So stopbigcon.com now exists to begin with. It's been a while. Either this has to stop, or I'm going to have to stop. Either this, what I'm about to discuss, has to stop, or I don't know. This may just not be for me anymore.
There you have it. Steven Crowder has come out and blasted the conservatives. And here's the thing, guys. People that are watching my channel, well, here's the thing. We blast everybody. Everybody of every political aisle. So if everybody's going to be watching me, they're going to be getting blasted from everyone. So, yeah. And I've been thinking about this and feeling about this a long ways as well. I agree that the Daily Wire is doing some good, a lot of good to to the people and all that are that is fighting against the narrative and stuff like that. But I will also say this as well. I don't watch much of Daily Wire. I don't read a lot of Daily Wire stuff. I'm not really a huge fan of Candace Owens. And there's some people I'm just not really a fan of because I just don't think some of the things that they have said or done have been completely insanity or stupid. Or Candace Owens goes into a rant to where it doesn't make any bloody sense at all. And that's a problem to me. And where we have it now is that Steven Crowder has come out and pretty much put them on blast. As you've seen in that clip there, that he's putting them on blast. And I'm going to be showing you guys as well a little bit of things that are kind of concerning to me because, honestly, this is a problem. And I'll be going over what really what's been going on. So we have here that from the quartering, it says, so Jordan Peterson, Daily Wire employee, shared then quickly unshared Steven Crowder's video exposing bigcon. Curious. Well, what we have here is that we actually have receipts from Jordan Peterson doing just this. It goes on to say, Steven Crowder on the hypocrisy of the conservative legacy media. Then you get people say, how long until Daily Wire's JBP take this down? In 2 weeks. Well, guess what? That was literally in 4 minutes. And then now, only a couple of hours later, it was taken down. Not long at all. So, there you have it. We have all of this. So, it's not really surprising that we have this here. So Jordan Peterson, what's the catch, my dude? What's going on here? There's some things that need to be addressed, buddy. Because, you just took that down for no legitimate reason. Probably because, maybe, just maybe, Steven Crowder has receipts, as he said he did in his video, and you're afraid of it. Well, don't want to be exposed, do we? We go down to more of this, where we would go to who we're not talking about this big stuff and what have you, and we'll be going over this as well. Don't worry. But more further to add to this is that we have, well, this to really be talking about. So the things that we have here, I would say, are as follows. We have from these from these free deductions in the daily content. We don't know who it really is. Some of the things that we're saying who it is redacted, but we can only assume that is either the Daily Wire, which is a very high possibility, or it's Fox News, which is also another high possibility. So, let's go through it. It says, if Crowder fails for any reason to deliver 192 episodes of The Daily Show, including any and all ad reads, and redacted, promo reads approved and deemed satisfactory by the company. 100,000 reduction in the fee per instance for clarity anytime Crowder misses a single episode of the daily content without written redacted. The fee will be reduced by 100,000. If Crowder fails to deliver monthly content in any month or any of the quarterly content in any quarter, including any and all ad reads and redacted promo codes approved and deemed satisfactory by the company, 250,000 reduction in the fee per instance for clarity. Anytime Crowder misses a single example of the monthly and or quarterly content without written redacted approval, the fee will be reduced by 250,000. If Crowder to deliver annual content in any year, including any and all ad reads and redacted promo reads approved and deemed satisfactory by the company on 1 million, reduction in the fee per instance for clarity, anytime Crowder misses a single example of annual content without written redacted approval, the fee will be reduced by 1 million. The fee to reduction counter resets each year. In the event of temporary disability or serious illness that prevents Crowder from performing, the fee will be reduced on a pro rata basis, not subject to the fee reduction schedule above. Then we have this as well. Reduction of fee from lost revenue from boycotts, content strikes, or bans from major social media platforms, which seems to be happening to a lot to Crowder. So this also affects anybody who has signed a contract with these people. This is what happens. If Crowder is boycotted or dropped by more than 50% of his then extant advertising partners, that is 50% of the revenue from those partners, and the company is not able to replace them within 90 days, then the fee will be reduced by 25% until such time as that ad revenue has been restored for a period of 90 days. If any of the major platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, issues a content strike other than a company-wide content strike, such that the Crowder content cannot be monetized on such platform, and the company is not able to resolve this issue within 90 days, then the fee will be reduced by 25% from that point forward. If the Crowder content cannot be released on any of the major platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, because of Crowder or his content being banned from those platforms, then the fee will be reduced by, if YouTube, 20%, Apple, 20%, Facebook, 10%, and Spotify, 10%. Then, finally, we have additional rights, merch rights. Redacted will maintain their exclusive right to create and sell Crowder and Crowder content branded merchandise. All remuneration for the redacted and exploitation of these rights is included in the fee. Email list. Redacted will retain the exclusive right to manage, grow, and monetize all Crowder emails lists during the term. All remuneration of the exploitation of these rights is included in the fee. Redacted. This is social media management. Will have the exclusive right to manage, curate, and monetize Crowder's official Facebook, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Snapchat, Rumble, and other social media accounts, excluding Crowder's existing personal Twitter and Instagram accounts during the term. Additionally, Redacted will have the perpetual and exclusive right to create, own, manage, curate, and monetize any and all social media accounts on any social media or similar platform as determined by Redacted on a Crowder content or shows. All remuneration for the exploitation of these rights is included in the fee, which is insane because you worked yourself to get there, you worked yourself to get to where you are, and all that hard work, and they just take all your profits. The hell is that? Conservative media? What is that? So all that hard work, all the money that you get takes an X amount of fee, or you all get to use their stuff. What? No. We don't do that here. This is the reason why I would always remain independent for the most part. Because there's no way I would sell all my hard work, all the time and space that I worked to get here, that you guys would also have supported me from getting to that point, to have to go to some other media company for no actual reason. They take my hard work and give it to them. No, screw you. I take what I earn, what I worked my soul for. You don't take none of my money. And what's worse is that we have, as we've seen from this before, Fox News, you type in Fox News Steven Crowder, there's nothing big on anything that's pertaining to them. You click onto here, and you go onto, this should be the biggest thing coming out, and there's nothing. There's nothing on this at all that's being shown that Steven Crowder is on here, or a big talk at all. Nothing. You can keep on going down, and nothing. It's been at least almost 24 hours, give or take. You go on to here. The Timcast is talking about it. The Daily Wire is not talking about it. Not at all. Why is Daily Wire not talking about this? What is going on, conservative media? Come on. Now we go into this. We go to Steven. And we go to Crowder. There's nothing on Steven Crowder besides him announcing that he's leaving the Blaze. Nothing at all. And then there's also this. What is going on? Ben Shapiro, the Daily Wire, you better start addressing this. Because this is pretty huge. And not only that, you had one of your big social media guys, by the way, Yeah, one of your big social media guys, Jordan Peterson. Yeah, what were not social media guys, but one of your employees? Yeah, you had him have that tweet redacted or taken down completely. So what's going on here? And not only that, from this, we have the Daily Wire with his Greta Thunberg and his stupid head. Yeah, sorry. I am not really a fan of you, Ben Shapiro, in terms of what you've been doing. I agree with some of the stuff that you say, but there are things that is inexcusable, and this is one of them. You have even in the comics here that that some people are even going to, please, Ben, say it ain't so. I think it's important for conservatives to hold each other accountable. It's also important to have cohesion of purpose. We won't be much of a force if we're caught up in drama amongst ourselves. Therefore, we need to know where the Daily Wire stands, so we know where to put our support. Stop Big Con by Rhonda Miller. Then you have some other people. Saying as well. Time for Steven to drop his new documentary, What is a Conservative? If Daily Wire and all their free-thinking hosts don't make any statement regarding the video Steven Crowder made addressing predatory contracts coming from bigcon, I think I'll be canceled by Daily Wire membership and subscriptions. Don't get me wrong, I don't know if Daily Wire is involved or not, but the silence coming from all fronts, as well as Jordan Peterson deleting a tweet addressing Steven's video makes my BS sensor go off. Speak on the issue being levied at your industry, Daily Wire, or say goodbye to those of us who actually are three thinkers. Exactly. These people are very questionable, and the fans are talking about this. Yeah, another person says as well, Ben, I have been a big fan of yours since 2015 and found Crowder shortly after. You two host my two favorite shows. There is not a close third. Please address this. If you did not offer Crowder a predatory contract, just say it so everyone can be at peace with this. Yes, exactly. I saw the Crowder yesterday. If this isn't Daily Wire, you guys need to say so. If it is, we need an explanation to help us make sense of this. Silence is not your friend on this one. Yes, so people are rightfully upset, and they're calling out Daily Wire and everybody out on this BS. So Daily Wire, it's your playfield now. You got to address this, because if you don't, you may lose quite a few people. People are not happy with you, and as they should be. What's your play? What's your card move? We're waiting. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share. As always, take care.